It's crazy how someone can go from being the first person you tell everything to, your first thought in the morning, your first conversation as soon as you wake up, to someone you don't talk to at all. No huge explosion, no movie like ending, just distance. Just like that, no contact. And somehow that feels heavier than I expected. And now things happen in my life that you'll never hear about. The small wins, the bad days, the random thoughts at 2 a.m. that don't make sense unless it's you I'm telling them to. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. Sometimes I catch myself thinking, I should tell her this. And then it hits me. You're not my person anymore. And that shift is brutal because at one point, you were my safe place. Not just someone I loved, but someone I went to when life didn't make sense. And now I don't even know what you live. Whoa. I don't even know what your life looks like anymore. I just started there. It is what it is. I don't know what made you smile today. I don't know what's stressing you out. I don't know what's keeping you up at night. And that's such a strange feeling to still care about someone but not have access to them anymore. Because we really went from lovers to strangers with history. A lot of history and memories though. And I think that's what hurts the most. And also, I'm starting to forget what you sound like. And that scares me even more than losing you did. Your laugh, the way you said my name, that specific tone you had when you were pretending to be bad, the way you would act like you're mad but you're not really mad at me, it's all getting blurry. It really is. And I catch myself trying to replay it in my head. Like if I just lock in and focus hard enough, it won't disappear. But as much as I hate it, it is. It's disappearing because forgetting your voice makes it feel real. Like this isn't just space, like this would just be over soon. No, it's really over. And the craziest part, I didn't lose you because I didn't love you. I lost you because I thought you'd always be there. You'd always be here. I just loved you comfortably, you know? Like you weren't something I could actually lose. Like we had time. And you know what they say, that fuck ass rabbit got me. So I didn't say everything I should have said. I didn't fix things as fast as I could have. I didn't move like losing you was a real possibility in the Matrix. Walk in. And now I'm sitting here trying to remember the way you sounded while realizing I should have used my own voice more when I had the chance. Bro, moving on is strange. It really is. People think it's about not caring about them anymore, but it's not. It's about carrying the memories without letting them carry you. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think about you every day anymore. But sometimes I still wonder, what if that was it? Not in like in a desperate way, not in like, oh my god, I can't survive without you way. I'm living life. Unironically, I am. But just in a quiet, late night kind of way. Okay, now it's not late night, but you get the vibes. Like when life moves forward and you suddenly realize that some people only exist in your life in specific chapters. And what hurts the most is that you'll never meet that version of them again. And they will never meet that version of you again. Because look, we were younger, we were less aware, less healed, and sometimes I think if we met now, would it be any different? Or would it be different at all? Like, will we handle things better? Will we communicate instead of assuming? Will we choose each other the right way instead of like pretending? Or will we just choose each other the right way this time? And I'm not talking as if I was like the saint in this shit. But sometimes I'm wondering, were we just meant to be a lesson disguised as forever? And that's the part that stays with you. Not the fights, not even the ending. Because for me, the ending was the worst, bro. but it's the potential. Shout out Megami, if you know, you know. It's about like the life you almost built with them, the version of yourself that existed with them. And what hurts the most is that you have to rebuild yourself after that. Because for me, is if it's almost as if I lost myself. I didn't for a long time after the breakup. I didn't even know who I was anymore. I didn't. I felt lost. I felt like I didn't even know what I liked anymore because I built my life around them, my interest around them, the way I talk, the way I speak, the way I walk around them. So when they were gone, I was like, bro, who am I? And that's such a philosophical question, you know? And that's what makes moving on feel so lonely because it's not just losing a person, it's losing yourself. It's losing the future you imagine with them. It's waking up and realizing the plans in your head don't belong to reality anymore. And it's also understanding that some people aren't meant to stay. They're meant to shape you into the person you're meant to become. But still, there are nights I sit with silence and it still feels heavier than I like to admit. Because a part of me still wonders if you're somewhere thinking the same thing. If you ever catch yourself wanting to tell me something. If you're yearning for me the same way I'm yearning for you. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out Bruno Mars if we're talking to the same moon, you know? And if you ever try to remember my voice too, and maybe you're not the one that got away. Maybe we're just two people who loved each other at the wrong time, with the wrong versions of ourselves. Because, man, I wish you met this version of me right now, bro. But that's in the past, bro. Maybe moving on isn't about replacing you. Maybe it's about accepting that you matter without needing them back. Or maybe it's about accepting that you mattered without needing you back. And when I say this, I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. I hope wherever you are, you're happy. I really do, because that's you have to be happy sometimes, you know? What? And I hope one day I don't wonder anymore. And that's the part that still hurts. Not that you're gone, but that sometimes I still think you might have been the one. Or that I still think you are the one. But that's a conversation for another day. See, the weather is nice. It's been a long time since I made a video. Just a quick shout out. I have a journaling series going on my TikTok right now. If you want to check it out, if you like this short form content, I'll put my TikTok somewhere up here maybe. Check it out. I'm on day 56, 55 now, journaling every day, just telling my thoughts. The same thing as YouTube, but more like short form content because I'm brain rotted. I like doom scrolling. Sometimes I can't even watch a full YouTube video sometimes. But if you want to check it out, check it out. I won't force you, bro. Anyways, take care of yourselves. You're not alone. And always, always stay real.